Katrina Stories.
Yeah, y'all doing?
So we documented what happened with people who actually stayed in New Orleans for the storm and what their experiences was like, how they got out, what happened. So got Ray Ham in here. I don't know if he may share his real name, man. I don't know. Right now, Ray Ham. A lot of times I ask people, I say, you stayed for the storm?
I stayed for the storm. Did.
You mind telling us your story without?
Oh man, that was some wild shit. All right, started off. I was in jail. I was in jail. It's a long story.
And look, you can later on in the video, you can get a little bit more explicit.
Into that story.
No, you can curse later on, but like for the first 10, 15 minutes, you gotta be.
Man, I'm gonna say from about August the 24th to the 31st or something like that. It was really wild, you know. Before that, I had a daughter. My daughter was 2 months and 2 weeks herself when the storm hit. You did, and I used to go to court, man. And man looked like he was gonna sink us, but I had something on my side. I ain't had no lot of convictions. Like I've been in jail a lot, but I ain't had no convictions like that. So I was eligible for paper. And my phone partner ran out the courtroom one day. Boom. I said, Lord, I knew he bought the dog up here. So boom, they catch him. Boom. Man, my nigga had been locked up for a long time after that too. But I hurry up and try to talk to the lady, man. Look, give me some paper or something. They got it for me. I'm tripping though, cause I signed for this, and the storm hit like a week and a half later. I signed for the paper. I went to jail that weekend. I was in jail like a week. Look, my daughter in the hospital, tubes down her throat. You hear me? She in a box, in a little plastic box. You hear me? It's all leading up to Katrina. You did? Herself. And she a Katrina baby for real. You did? That's my baby. But anyway, man.
That's crazy. I ain't know that.
Yeah, cause you remember you brought me to the hospital to have her.
So much going on.
It was so much going
I
on.
just remember you being locked up and my mom's died and getting you out.
I don't know if you mind me saying this part.
Yeah, tell
my auntie passed while I was in that bitch. Excuse my French. You dig? My auntie passed while I was locked up. And this time, like I said, I'll probably tell y'all a little about it later, give you another story. But this time I really hadn't done nothing worth going to jail. It's like the same police who come in the court on me. I just signed for the paper like this week. You did this like Sunday or Monday or something, and that boy pull up on me and took me and Foots to the bank. Foots said I ain't had no knowledge of what was in his car like 5 times. Man, like, look what he on people for. That's when I start fussing. He don't pay for it if you already in handcuffs to start talking and shit. Fussing. He don't pay. Cause they could dog. You hear me? So sometimes you keep your mouth shut and get your lawyer or something. But we got that bad. You did. And then people say I threatened to kill him. But I didn't. You hear me? And they had me in jail. They wouldn't give me a bond. And my auntie passed while I was in there. So Magnolia Clap was hot at the time. He took Skip with him and went to Larry Ardell and they talked to him because I didn't even know at the time. That's crazy. Yep. So we took care of my auntie business that Saturday. They got me out. That was like Thursday. They saw him Wednesday. He came saw me Thursday. I went to court Friday. That was a thing within itself. One day. That boy Michael Phillips was in that bitch with me. They had a couple other people. That boy from John Mack in the gym got life that day. He came back there by us. Yep, this was right before Katrina. This was a Friday before Katrina. And he came got me out of jail. Nah, I ain't gonna even much say, cause he fucked me up. Excuse my cut these curse words out. But he messed me up when he came, you hear me? So yeah, that nigga came. He did, they came got me. Yup. And the next day we went and saw Mercy. And then we went out that night. I think they thought I was loaded. I smoked weed and drunk one high. I danced all night. Yeah, I was like, I think I was more hurt than anything. I was really in jail. And she passed. So that fucked me up. Yup. But for Katrina, look, he never about to go to where they going.
That was the next day after the funeral.
So after the funeral, it's Sunday. Yeah. Now Sunday hit. You hear me? I'm by my grandma on the 13th. And the news on and they telling us it's about to be devastated. You hear me? And they got word on the street, 17 and 9, well, all kind of stuff. They gonna flood this, they gonna flood that. So Eden was leaving. He asked me did I want to go. My grandma didn't want to go. So I said I was gonna stay. And shit, I can't say it was a bad idea. It was scary. It was probably scarier than anything I ever been through. You hear me? But you know, a lot of people stood up, bro. Our people stood up. Nigga ain't take it just laying down. They did. You know, they called us looters. It wasn't looting. You was trying to live, nigga. You was surviving. You hear me?
And so we was about to go. You ain't go.
Yeah. So my mom wanted to stay.
So you told me.
Take Eric. I forgot about that. He went with y'all. Y'all saved him because his mind wasn't where my mind was at. They were talking about flooding the 17th. He was like, he was mad at time, yeah, and all kind of stuff. You did, and he ain't going nowhere. I said, man, get from back there, man. The people talking about the 91 and 17th, dog. Like, come on, dog. The white lady across the street, I help her move her flower pots. You know, I done said this a thousand times, so I'm telling you it's the truth. I helped her move her flower pots Sunday, put them from, cause she worked at the Alderman Zoo. So named Liz. You hear me? And she been staying across the street from my grandma for a long time. Not long, cause we had that house in 1970. So I've been there my whole life for real. You hear me? But so I remember when she moved there. But anyway, I helped her put all her flowers under her house and stuff for the storm. And, you know, helped her with the plywood. Man, that lady had told me I could have a house. If look, if water come around here, y'all can come over here. I got a spot. You will go up there. She left the back door open for me, and she gave me $100. So when I told him to get from back there, I said, man, come on, man, I'll give you a couple of dollars. Come on, man, get from back there. Gave him a couple of dollars. Him and my uncle was together. I ain't gonna never forget that shit. Oh man, that was a wild ride, bro. That was a wild ride. It was cool. It was cool. Like I said, it was scary.
So what happened when the wind came through? Like it came through like it really
Man, that storm hit, and we came outside. It was like this, bro. It was like this. It just had the wires was down and stuff. Yeah. Oh, the wind was strong that night. Woo, 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 woo. Yeah, oh, the house shaking. I was scared. Yeah, but it came and went. It came by the time the sun came up here like this. It did. So you walk outside, we go to Miss Meg's. We bought all of the bills they had, whatever. You know, me, Twin, Clarence, Red, white boy Mike out from back here, older nigga. Um, few niggas. You did in the 13th. You did. We went walk the magazine, the podium, went bought all Miss Meg's bills. We come back. By the time we get back, they said the levee broke and the water rushing or something. It was something like Like they came, then it just that's the news after that. You hear me? Like that was different, son. It wasn't like it wasn't like the storm did that. You hear me? I'm telling you, nigga came outside, dog. It was regular. You hear me? It was
So
regular, son.
so what a what a water come like all the power was off?
They ain't had no water come up the river. No, the phone was on chat because that's how I was calling y'all.
Yeah, we want to
My
talk about
grandma's
it.
house, the phone was on. The phone was on 3 months after the storm. That thing never go off.
So y'all lost power after the dream?
Yeah, because the refrigerators was out. I was getting food for us and shit. Me and Clarence, we went and got a pallet of water, allegedly. You did.
So 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 so
Oh
so
man.
definitely a legend. So so power off, y'all went got some food or some water, some beer, came back, right? That's the day after the storm, right? Well,
I'm gonna say, yeah, that is. That probably no, that probably was Tuesday. So Monday it was just like a shock. Monday you probably went and did a little something. You did a little something because they kept saying the water coming, and we, what they
oh
say
well,
about
I
us?
could get right quick and then get back
Oh,
inside.
y'all can have all that shit.
So
They say you still here, you gonna die. They say you still here, you gonna die. I said, shit, you gonna die listening to it. That was the word. Nigga said they said you gonna die. You should have left when we told you. That what they said.
wait, hold on, wait.
I ain't hear him say
No,
it.
because
That's what nigga told
because
me.
I want kind of get into that story a little bit because it got to live. It's early. I remember talking to you and you saying they got water.
That was by Christmas.
All right,
That was cause.
and you were saying it was hot. Y'all
Oh,
had
it
the
was
door
hot.
open, right?
It was hot. It was out catching asthma attacks.
I heard.
Yeah, I was sleeping because she had the screen door, and I kept like I'm talking about white beating and boxers. You heard me sleeping at the door with a pillow. No, like they keep waking me up, but I can't breathe. It did like it was hot, bro. Ain't had no electricity, bro. And just imagine a hot summer like it's August. It's still August. The storm just hit. This the reason it hit because the bitch so hot. It's so hot. You hear me? Man, that bitch hit. And that bitch just passed. And not nothing don't work. And you need everything. You hear me?
So
Ice and everything, boy, that was valuable.
yeah. So I remember you telling me a story about that was when Dixon.
Police,
Yeah.
yeah, they had about 65 cars and when Dixie was jumping child. They did. Them bitches drew down on me. That was the one that ain't like me and you. He ain't like you, but I was fucking up, so it was easy for him to get to me. You did. I don't want to tell that story.
Well, he ain't on the force no more. Like
Look,
people really gonna tune in to know what happened. Like that's real story. Like
look, me and that boy went to jail together or something like some kind of way we used the same address and that boy knew we was skin, you hear me? So he used to be hustling, but I was fucking up, you hear me? So that boy pull up on him one day and he like, yeah, jam him up, you hear me? That boy had the stones in his mouth, you hear me? The boy went to try to swallow him, he tried to choke him. That boy said, ah, ah, he trying to get it. And the police couldn't fuck with him no more. That was fucked up. Them bitches turned their anger out on me. He got them bitches. Oh Lord, fell all on his knees in front of the bar, in front of everybody. Oh, they trying to kill me. That's the smartest movie ever made. That bitch was cold, they couldn't touch him. Them bitches used to try to get me though, boy. I ain't lying. That bitch drew down on me for Katrina, man. Me and Karen tried to go and win Dixie. That boy, I said, she tried to run past me, all them police calls. I said, man, stop, because I saw him. Man, that man gonna fuck over us running up. Then he came walked up to me too. See, bro, my grandma 85 years old, bro. Our refrigerator out, bro. We need some fucking ice and bread and shit. That nigga drew down on me. Nigga, get the fuck out this parking lot. Real shit.
Whole office.
That nigga ain't like me. And he saw me after the storm. I was going by Chris' house. We was on our way by Dino in Alabama. He did. And he gave me the car. So I called Chris. Man, you alright? You need me to come in? Chris was really on the phone for the whole storm. You heard me until like Wednesday. I kept telling him come by me. I kept saying, man, come by me, man. You tripping? Come up here, man. By my grandma. You know where I'm at. You know where my grandma live in the 13th. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, he couldn't get there. See, he was with Mel. See, the water was rising on him. See, Mel was getting sick. You know, so man, I waited till Wednesday. That shit happened Sunday night, Monday morning. I got my 85-year-old grandma, boy, and I was tripping. I should have stayed a little while longer. I'd have got that fucking. I ain't gonna even say what my plan is. Let it happen again. Let me stop. I'm bullshit. But yeah, shit. But I was going for survival shit, didn't I?
But that boy really refused you to get something. They were
Crazy.
making sure their family was straight.
Yeah, that probably wasn't even their family. They was going for the safe and shit, man. Why all them police gotta be in there?
And they were letting that. But what? So was they letting other people go in there and get
Fuck
something?
no, just the police. You know they were taking all the steaks and shit, all the shrimps. They
So
took everything. They went and found them people safe and shit, man. People were hitting shit we wasn't hitting. Then we probably got the charge, and them people doing that shit. I seen a slave owner. I seen him come out. I ain't gonna even get it. That nigga had a K9 dog and a shotgun. That nigga had on some cowboy boots. He looked like he come from Angola or somewhere. That nigga jumped out to see what's going on. That nigga came walking in the store just to see what's happening. I said, man.
There was another kind of understanding going on between them.
I don't think nobody else saw it. I saw it, dude. I just saw it. Like, man, this that nigga. He'll hang you for real. His whole arm. The way he jumped out the truck. The way he jumped out the truck, his whole aura. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
How long you stayed for? You moved around. So when water came in,
Water didn't come all the way across St. Charles. It came to about St. Charles and it balanced out. You know what I'm saying? This the river. So this was their way out. This how we got out. We was in the 13th by Audubon Park. But we was further down in the middle on Chapatoulas towards Dufalson. Between Dufalson and Bellcastle. You hear me? Right in the next block from Steinmore. So man, you know what? It's just the way that uptown people was getting by. Even from the convention center, they ain't had no water by the convention center. The water like on Canal. Well, I'm talking what I don't know, but I came down here to Walmart. I came down here to Roosevelt. They ain't had no water around here. You hear me? I'm telling you what I saw. You hear me? Ain't no water
matter
around
of
here.
fact, you and Chris found Lucy in the house when y'all came up there.
For real?
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah. Lucy was dead upstairs.
Serious?
Yeah.
It's been a long time, boy.
Yeah, y'all, Chris called me like he came. He like, man, he was like, man, I don't know. I was like, man,
you
get to the house.
Lucy.
You know, I think I told both of y'all if we get to the house. That's one thing. If you get over there, they got food up here. They got all kind of shit that they need. I think that probably been like 2-3 days after y'all was saying how it was.
I got from down here. I was talking to you until I couldn't talk to you. You did?
Yeah. So what happened?
can't remember the name of it, but it was like a nursing home, and people had died. People had flooded, killed them all. They van and all, and literally took the bus. They had swam for fucking. I don't remember what she was saying, like Tyra Lane. He did. He swam from like Tyra Lane to the Danziger Bridge with two children. So they got that fucking bus and came uptown, nigga. Nigga, I went and did what else I had to do and told everybody to pack up. It's time we get the fuck.
Wait, hold up. We ain't gonna just slide across that like that was just. You said they swam from Tyra Lane
Yeah,
to the Danziger Bridge.
yeah. Lily was standing in the east of Tyra Lane. I believe she was off Tyra Lane at the time. It did, yeah. I ain't tell you no lie.
I never heard that.
Yeah, we were signing Britney.
Because you know we missed.
We
Remember?
were signing Britney. Yeah, they had the babies. I'm telling you, I watched them sign taking first steps. Yeah, like some shit, like.
So
But
she was
I'm
swimming
telling
with
you,
the sign Britney.
yeah, that nigga wasn't even walking with Katrina head. She started walking like maybe 2, 3 weeks later. I guess that little nigga saw what life was about. He was about 11 months. Nigga said, I gotta get up and move around. You hear me? That nigga started getting it. Yeah, fucking right.
That's crazy, though. Say they swim. Wow. That's wow.
Yeah,
That's wow. I gotta catch them. Get some, I gotta catch them for that. Wow.
man.
I learned something.
I learned a lot. I learned a lot. He did. Look, I stole a lot of shit, right? So where we land at, got military presence, and they fuck with me. They fuck with my family, but they fuck with me. You hear me? I'm young and I'm wild. I'm wild, but I am Moses in this situation. I brought my people out of Egypt. You hear me? So boom. So they fuck with me heavy, but I don't fuck with everybody. I be chilling. I'm in my own head. Then my children was still down here. You did, like I said, I just had herself. Herself got a big sister. My children was still down here. I done saved like 28 people. Couldn't save my children. You hear me? Which they still alive, thank God. You understand? But at one time, the people who I helped, they were like complaining and shit. And I got tired of that shit one day. I was like, man, I fucking helped you, motherfuckers. So that was kind of a lesson. Take from that what you will. You dig? And then one time, I had stole so much shit, and I'm walking around that bitch because I'm hustling. We in a fucking shelter. You dig? So I got so much shit. Batteries. I cut hair. I got buku clothes. I got buku liquor. I got shoes. I got North Face. I got this, that. I went ham. And so I was like on some hustling shit. But a nigga had to check me, a nigga from the night ward, not in the fucked up way, like on some brother shit, like, nigga, I'm from where you from. Nigga, I just lost everything. I ain't got nothing, my nigga. Like, damn, made me realize son, I'm trying to hustle. Then my people, we all fucked up right now. You dig? Like, and my blessings got big when I learned how to be more humble about that too. Cause I used to cut hair, and then, people see me cut my little cousin hair. How much you charge? At first, I ain't want to do it. I didn't want to fuck with everybody at first, man. And then I just noticed a lot of them ladies ain't really have money. They wasn't asking how much you charge. They was saying, you cut it out, I need my baby. So I started cutting it up, whether they had money or not. They did. I must have made about, if I ain't make 500 in maybe a week, and I was in the country, so you ain't wildin' like that. I was wildin', but I was more so off my own mojo. I'm rocking off me. It did. Yup. I should have traveled with y'all, though. I was the first one to get the stamps, the houses, the FEMA. You hear me? I was the first one. I was there. I was calling. I wasn't even calling like they was calling.
Wait, you we don't even. I know you said y'all had the bus. How y'all get from the with the bus to wherever you saying y'all was at just now?
Well, we drove all the way out there. He had like a quarter tank of gas. We drove to Evolutions. We did.
Quarter tank.
Bernard said he knew where y'all was at in the Cajun Dome. And then he let me hang up the phone with you. And then he said he don't know where we going. You hear me? And then we went long story. You hear me? Some foolery.
Who
You
all
know
was
what I
on the
mean?
bus?
Huh?
Who all was on the bus?
Oh man, we had a boy. I can't name everybody, but I had Momon, I had Audie, I had Lily, I had her two kids, Brittany and Rashawn. I had Karen. Uh, I had her oldest son, AJ, her mama, twin, Irma Jean. I had a hard hit a bus.
Yeah,
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 I had a
yeah.
hard hit a bus.
I miss him too. I thought about it one day.
Yeah,
I miss him.
yeah, I had a
Yeah.
hard hit a bus.
Oh, you had, yeah, you had.
Yeah,
That boy said I had a regime when it
yeah,
went down.
yeah.
I can only imagine her Appaloosa.
Woo.
I'm like, yeah, I know she, yeah.
We had fun out there. I bought a car there and everything. So that's what happened with the bus. She wound up getting drunk. She got mad at me or mad at somebody because we didn't want to give her no money. So she went and told the military that I stole the bus. First time she told him I stole the bus. Second time she brought it to the police station. But the thing was I had cab fare. They take me $5 to get wherever we going in Appaloosa in a cab. It did at that time. So I called a cab to the nigga who I was going to buy the car for. I bought a $95 Eagle Vision, like $700. That was nice. I needed that. So that was the same date. She called herself Turner. I was mad as a man. I miss her too, but oh man, she used to be a handful, bro. Yeah,
I love her though. I can tell her when she wrong. I can't tell her nothing. But
I
I can
love her
tell her
too.
when she wrong. I miss her, dog. She
Oh
like
man,
she out shield on that side.
yeah, she was something, boy. She was
Yeah,
something.
she was serious. I miss her, dog. So
She was tough
so you bought the whip and stayed out there with the whip.
for a while. Then I came out there by y'all. I went by Lily for a while. I went to Dallas. And then I think Lily moved to Irving. I should have stayed in Irving. Irving was nice when I was out there. Man, boy, I went to Irving. Lil was doing good too. Lil popping nigga off when she got a little something. Yeah. But I had a few dollars too. So she, yeah, boy, you got money? 300, 400. Pop. Woo! Yeah. They got the mall down the street. Woo! I was in the thing like, but you gotta go like Applebee's, like you want a drink or something. That was cool with me. Go sit down and get you something to eat, have a drink, you know. Oh yeah, I like Irving. Irving was cool. He did, but I couldn't get Maul to come out there no more. That was the first time I went out there. Maul was coming when she was in Dallas. She gave me a hotel. I could have got hotels out there. That was cool. Katrina got to be good after the nigga went to traveling. Like at first I was home team, but I was still having fun home team. But it just be like it be so much other shit that your people be experiencing, and they telling you about it, and you like, man, but I'm here with, you know what I'm saying? Like nigga saying, man, it's sweet out here, man. Come on, man, come check this out. You did, nigga, like, I'ma tell him. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta tell him, man. Like, I'm about to, you feel that what you need to do?
Yeah,
Sometimes you gotta break that chain.
we saw the world though.
Yeah,
We moved around. Like we
yeah.
did a lot of stuff with the train, getting out the city.
Oh man.
So what about Chris? You was
He
you had ever got to him how out of that and while y'all
when we
still
went when we what it was at Birmingham.
yeah.
What it was at?
It was at Birmingham, yeah,
All
you
right.
stopped going to
When we
school.
was going out there, I got back into. I might have talked to him before then. I can't remember. It's been so long. It did, but I know while it was going on, man, I was calling Chris. Chris called, man, what's happening, man? Where y'all at, man? Y'all ain't coming out, man. Come on, man. Come by me, man. Trying to get a nigga to come by me, man. But I'm glad it worked out.
Before you left, you went down to go check on the house and you just back. You know, got the fuck.
I went and checked on it, but I believe me and you was together when I did.
Well, that was your first time checking on it since the storm hit.
I might have saw it once before that. When that bitch in the daytime saw the furniture pushed to the door and shit. Everything like when the water drained out, pulled everything to the door. It did some other shit, you know. Walk through the don't even look like everything got water, but you don't want nothing in that bitch. You hear me? Now some shit you might have would have wanted, but most of the shit,
Yeah, the water line.
yeah.
Where was that? It felt like on that wall.
Niggas say the water line was over
Look at that.
our brick fence, so just about another half a foot over this, or a foot over this. You dig? How can I show you? About, let me see that brick fence. Maybe a half a foot over this second bar right here. I hope y'all can see that. Y'all can't. But I can't describe it. Just say 12 feet. Just say a 12-foot brick fence.
Look, they could see that. They could see that window back there.
All right. All right. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit over that second bar.
Either 11 or 12 feet brick fence. And my partners was telling me that they cleared my fence on the little boats and shit. So that's how much water they had. It'd be at least like 12, 13 feet where a boat could go clean over a brick fence. You know, hit nothing. You hear me?
Who that was on the boat?
See that was mine, Big Shug. I don't know who else. But yeah.
I know, I think Nettie told me, Nettie and Monty told me Slaughter had a boat too. Slaughter was driving.
Slaughter did what?
Slaughter had a boat too. Slaughter was driving the boat. I gotta catch up with Slaughter and get his story too.
That's gangster. If a nigga had a boat at that time, that's gangster.
Shit, they was saving people and everything.
Nigga needed that at that time.
They was gonna get them on the boat. People were stranded. They was gonna put them on the boat and get them to safety.
Nigga needed that at that time, man. Like I see, she came up there with that bus. I wind up being the captain of that bus. You dig? I'm the one who drove them people. Our driver had left us. You dig? And it was a big thing. Yeah, I control that. Yup. It was a blessing to have fucking way out at that time, boy. That wasn't it. It was like if you were stuck, you would have been stuck. You hear me? It was so hot, it will kill a nigga.
And having my mom right there at her age.
We had to go. We had to go.
And how old she was at that time?
85. I was 24, or going on 24. Yeah, August.
Audie was still here?
Yeah. Audie was with us. We had got 3 projects. I stayed with my mother. I had my own project. The lady gave me her project, and I had bought the car. I was tripping. I should have been renting them motherfuckers out.
Renting home.
Don't let it happen again.
Renting home. Yeah.
Don't let it happen again. Yeah.
it's so many stories, man. People just went through stuff. Just don't get a ill series.
Nigga need to write these shits as movies.
Remember, like they
We
write
could write the
themselves.
Katrina movie.
Now the next thing is us taking these stories and then we go, like, oh, okay, okay, yeah, these ill stories. Cause see, a lot of times when I was traveling, they'll be like, "You from New Orleans?" I'm like, "Yeah." They be like, "You stayed?" Be like, "Nah, I ain't stay. I had to get the fam out." Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to make
We
sure.
gonna have your opinion and everything, like a nigga that did jetted, but you got family because you helped save my brother. You hear me? He got off the dope in the car and everything. You did real shit. Yeah, so it ain't like you ain't do your part. But then y'all left, y'all went out there, so you talking to people who you love, and then all of a sudden you can't talk to them, and then you just hearing back. So it was hard on y'all too. You did. And we had the chirp at the time. Where you at? That bit busy. You hear me? That bit busy. Nigga can't talk to me. We had a landline by my grandma. That's how I was getting through until we left. We did.
Yeah, nah, that was serious. No, see, when we looked at the news that next day,
Yeah.
the way they showed it, it was like crushing. Like to wake up and look at the news and it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I seen it later, like a few days later when you look at CNN and shit.
yeah,
Cause you know I was in the shelter, so they putting that shit on. Just like y'all educated on.
yeah,
I was trying to get by y'all, bro.
yeah.
That nigga told me he ain't know where he was going.
We
I
stayed
forgot
locked
where
up.
it's at. That nigga killed me. Boy, man, that nigga about to fall out, boy. I love that nigga. He about to fall out, dog. Man. That nigga said, I forgot where it's at. He just told me to hang up the phone with you and everything. Man, I got it, bro. I got it. I know where we going. Nigga hung the phone up. Nigga said, man, I forgot. Man, stop playing. Yeah, I tried to call you back. That bro busy. Yeah, I said, man, this nigga. Oh man, all kind of games getting played, man. It's like the young and the restless out here, man. Serious business, man.
Man, yeah, it
Some
was
shit.
different. It was different, man. We had some great experiences. We learned, we failed, you know. The rough part, though. So, what about the levels, man? Where the water came from?
It come from the league. It come from the league. Nah, I wasn't all the way back there, and I can't say I heard what they heard, but I knew the next day was like this. You hear me? You went outside, had a few beers, smoke a weed, two weeds, go inside, not a water coming. That wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It was like y'all playing this or something. You know, that shit was over with, so
Yeah, and they sold the series. Everybody was leaving.
that shit was over with, son.
Everybody was
That shit was really over with, son. They ain't playing. Anybody who, that's why they said that over the years. I can't lie and say I heard what they heard, because I way up in the 13th. I'm out Ottoman Park. You did. I might not have heard that. But I can tell you one thing, it was regular the next day. You did. That's some other shit that happened. You feel me?
and see, and one thing too, when Andy first was talking to the people when we got here, they told him we didn't need flood insurance, right?
Yeah.
She was like, no. And they explained to her that the city is like a bowl or a cup,
Yeah.
and
And
we're
we in the
sitting
top
on
of
the
the
rim.
cup. Yeah.
So in order for this parts up here to get water,
You
the
gotta
whole
come from.
city got to flood.
Yeah.
It just got to go all the way up. You
Yeah.
know, so
And it
that's
ain't
why.
like that can't happen, but it's just most likely it won't happen. The flooding don't come through the river, it come through the lake. That what a fucking, like the Gulf. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro. Yeah. Punish the city, boy. Now that would made me feel some kind of way when I saw it on CNN and they were showing different neighborhoods underwater. That would kind of hurt my heart. I was, cause there's a lot of people that was unaccounted for. You
Yeah,
did.
yeah. Hopefully I can find them people. Bro, I heard stories of people climbing in the attic.
Scary stories, huh?
Yeah, being on the roof. Like, you gotta know how to swim.
Yeah. I heard about alligators
uh,
in the fucking water.
people, other races running down on them, like, you know what I'm saying, on some other stuff, like, at the time when we going through this, y'all on that.
Damn, bro. We lived through a lot,
It
bro.
was like savage, like it turned, some of the stories I heard, the energy in the city turned like savage as far as like protect what's yours. Plus loot,
Huh?
plus loot, it's going on, it's getting ugly. You see people grabbing TVs, they showing all that on CNN, they showing them hitting film. The way they was narrating it was just crazy, like, you know. You see them with the big old 64s, big 64, and you know back then the 64 inch was like a
That
80
girl, the
inch.
movie theater.
Yeah, you
Ow!
people judging. Some people just crush seeing that, you know. So like the temperature out of town is like, man, we gotta help these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, like you see what they're going through. I couldn't imagine going through that. Then for us, like, I feel like y'all in my dream now. Like, the day before that, the week before that, life ain't never been the same for me. Though. So that, and then losing
Yeah,
mine,
that changed our lives
and
permanently.
then the day after losing mine, like it changed for the whole world, the whole everybody.
Yeah, that part.
You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
I
y'all
was
in my
with you
dream,
for that. I know that changed your life.
you know. But like, and you,
That changed all our lives.
yeah, and you lost life. Like we lost life
Right,
before that, right? So you already know how it started to feel like a
right.
dream when it happened,
But it
right?
still hurt. That shit hurt.
You know, like
Mercy hurt, bro. Mercy hurt, bro. I ain't lying.
crazy, you know. Like life ain't never been the same,
You
man.
know, my mama, I just was getting older. Like, I don't remember exactly what I was, 23, 23, something like that when Mercy passed. It did. It's 2005, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. All that right before Katrina. You know, my birthday, Halloween. So I ain't had made 24 yet. You did.
Nah, all I remember is
All
you
this
being
like
in there.
August. All this like August. Like,
I just knew I couldn't let you be up in there and not be there, you know. And the
appreciate
funeral
you.
would be the past, and you come home,
Appreciate
you
you.
know, and you had already come from. Remember, you had did the little
Yeah.
back and forth to jail back then, and missed a lot. You feel me? So it was like I
I
knew
ain't
that was your
tripping
mama
out,
too,
yo.
so it was like you would have missed that. Like,
I don't know why I was tripping when I was young.
how you got by us? Because I remember you
When?
getting by us. You was by us and you was
In Houston,
yeah. How you got by us?
I think I left. I went back to Appaloosa. Then I came from Appaloosa and went to Houston. I believe y'all came got me from the bus station. Y'all had to. Yeah.
I don't remember. I just remember you being with a check.
Oh yeah, that
Check.
when you were with
Check.
G Unit. Yeah, y'all came got me. Oh, she came got me.
All right.
That was G Unit. Remember that?
Okay.
G Unit. She
Teresa.
came got me.
All right. All right.
She came got me.
I think we did.
She had to line the card or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We were still in Texas City.
I don't think so. I don't remember the name, but it was like third wall or something.
All right. No, we was in the city
Southeast
by
side.
that. We
Yeah.
was in the city by that. came by the south side house
Yeah, I think
with
so.
the garage.
Yeah, the house next door, the house y'all had a house next door.
We had two. We had one on the south side and we had one on the north side. But you got to be talking about the one on the south side.
South side. So we used to go on the north side to go by I think Lorraine and them was out there at the time.
Yeah,
We used to go on the north side by Big Mill.
big somebody
Doogie
else.
Duke,
And Nickman was over there too.
Chubb, all of them was up there on the north side. Yeah, we was on the south, southeast. You checked on the beans?
Yeah, nah, that was another time, man. I was with you and Dad. No, you was with Maul and Dad.
I was Mob.
I went out there by Maul for a while going down. Go out there off and on.
Hype by Mob.
Yeah, Maul was already out there.
Strip clubs and shit. You know.
And Maul was already been out there since before
Yeah,
Katrina.
yeah.
From what year he went out there? He went out there like '99 or something.
About 98. Was in the 10th grade. Yeah, about 98, 97. Mob had been went out there.
And he said Maul had it on lock out there too, man.
Mob caught the charge. Mob said, fuck that. Mob pieced them bitches. For years, yeah. Mom said, fuck that. Man, Mom come back a whole different man, you heard me?
Yeah, man, my dog, man. Maul probably was the first interview when I started screaming and stuff early. Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, it was Katrina, bro. And to you, it feel like time moved fast and thing.
But I feel like time moving faster than it used to.
Look, from then to now, like it went fast.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. Now you got less days ahead of you. Then you got behind you. You did more days behind you than you got ahead of you. So yeah, I think time feel like it's moving faster. In some cases, it might be. You know, they might have shaved a few nanoseconds off a second. You know what I mean? And we'll never really know. You know,
What, what about after Katrina? How it was coming back here after Katrina when you first got back? I think me and you was together, huh? That when I went and took a nap or something.
it was a desert. It was like damn near ghost town. You dig? Like yeah, if you look club jumping, when the club jump, everybody go to that bitch. They gonna meet up at that bitch. Cause there ain't nowhere else to go. When it first came back, everybody had a few dollars. Everybody was getting shy. Nigga was hustling. Nigga came back, niggas was FEMA ready. Red Cross ready here. The boys had to put their hustle down. I'm talking about I wish I'd have did it. That's what I said. Don't let it happen again. Now I'm just saying. We did. But it's serious. But yeah. You feel me?
What clubs were popping when you got back?
Huh?
What club? You remember what clubs were popping when you got back?
Probably Seasons was still popping back then. All that time.
Yeah,
They used to have a Shiloh on Chapatulas. That was like a reggae club. That bitch used to jump. Tipitina's House of Blues. I ain't gonna say, 'cause it wasn't, everywhere wasn't open. Maybe Tammy's. And then as time went on, shit went to opening up. You know what I'm saying? Other joints.
Gas stations was open.
Yeah, some. We ain't have a lot. Ain't have a lot of nothing.
What about grocery stores?
They ain't have a lot of people. They ain't have a lot of people. They ain't had enough people to really do nothing back then. Not what they wanted to do. Like, like if we had 350,000 people down here, like 75,000 came back or 50,000 came back. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like it was slowly but surely, it was grinding up to get back. You know what I'm saying?
Get back where it's supposed to be.
Real talk.
Real shit.
We ain't had many people down here. It was cool. The winter time used to be colder, and the electricity came back. You know, if you was down here and you was in a dry area, yeah, electricity. So we start getting air conditioning shit again. See when Katrina hit at night, all the lights was out. It looked like you could see God because you can't see nothing. You can put your hand up and you can't see it. Like your eyes gotta get trained to that dark. Yeah. So you just looking up and you just seeing stars. Yeah. You see all them bitches. Nigga cut the light on. Nigga said, man, cut that fucking. We couldn't see nothing. We cut the light on. We couldn't see nothing. He wasn't shining at us. He shining it down the street. And we see that it was across the street from us. Oh man, cut that bit off. The nigga start seeing spots and shit for a second. It looked like if you in the dark, total dark, your eyes are adjust to it, but it still be hard to see. But that be it work for you and it work against you. So that
Uh,
bitch like triple darkness. You hear me? And all these lights out and shit. That bitch like triple darkness, bro. Some other shit.
tell them the story about when you had the whip when you was down here when we slid back through and that boy got behind you.
I don't want to talk about it no more. But yeah, that nigga try to act like he try to murk me or something, man. I was going to the house to go get something for Chris. So we was going to Birmingham. And me and that nigga bump heads at the stop sign. He coming up Marengo, I'm going down Marengo. He did. No, vice versa. However it go. Yeah. I see him, brother neck getting long as a motherfucker trying to look at that. He still, you know, we ain't seen each other since he put out that gun on me in that parking lot for Katrina. So now we see each other